Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of Right Brain Gambling. This is your host Todd, and today we're going to be talking about poker, specifically video poker. I really love video poker for many reasons. I mean, I love poker in general, but video poker I really am into because when I'm at a casino, I will oftentimes take long breaks, from my table games and my other gamblings, and I will just ramble around, I'll sort of wander around the floor, looking at slots and going through the aisles. And sometimes I just wander over to a bar and maybe have a few drinks, or maybe have something to eat. And almost every casino will have some kind of bar that has this form of video poker. It's Jacks or Better. This is the classic video poker forum. So I want to dig in, but first I want to start off with a quote by the late great Doyle Brunson, and it goes, "You judge a hunter by the number of furs he brings home. Make no mistake about it, the best players are the ones who play in the highest stakes games and are successful over time." So with that in mind, I am going to bet the max, because we're going to do the highest stakes. If you want to win the big money, you got to play the highest stakes, and I find that's always true in poker. So we got a pair here. I always hold on to pairs if there's nothing else, because then I might have a chance to make two pair or three of a kind or a full house. So let's give it a go. And look what just happened. Did you see that? I mean, this is what Doyle Brunson is talking about when you have to play for high stakes. I mean, I'm going to be reading from his book here the whole time, but that was a really good hit. That was a full house, and I just made 45 credits. So I've got Doyle's book here, Doyle Brunson Super System, and he says things like, "I think by this time I've lost most of my ego," and I find that's really a truism for things like video poker and all these kinds of games. You can't really have ego. You have to just go for it, and don't listen to anyone, what anyone says. So I'm going to be reading from quotes the whole time from Doyle, because he's really my favorite poker player. Now here we have some clubs, and you want to try to make a flush. So whenever I have four suits, I hold on to those, and I hope for the flush. Well, that didn't hit. Okay, we're going to keep going. We hold on to our higher cards, of course, and it's really fun. I often will sit, have I'll have many drinks, and look, three of a kind, and I just, it pays back and it pays back. It just keeps paying back, and it's just a lot of fun. You can sort of, I like to watch a lot of poker on TV too, and kind of like when I'm playing this, maybe think about all my favorite players on TV. There's a pair. Oh, but I don't want to hold on to the queens because I might make a flush. Well, I have taken a different path in life. Doyle Brunson. It's really good stuff. 3, 4, 5. We're going to go for our straight this time. See, we got an open-ended straight draw, and I feel like Doyle would go for such a thing. Mike Matusow probably would too. Now here we have another open-ended straight draw. And in the words of Matusow, he always says, "Starts one time." So we're going to... didn't happen that time. Three of a kind, baby. It's really nice. Look at that, another full house. This is really hot machine. If I was in a casino and I was playing for real money, I do not think I would be leaving this machine, because this one is really hot. Look at this, two pair. Let's go for the full house again, baby. Okay. It's like hitting the lottery. We've got more tickets than everybody, but you still got to hit. I really love this book. You know, it's just filled with an endless number of like really apropos quotes when it comes to gambling. Okay, I've got 2 kings here. Now here, a lot of people want to hold on to these higher cards and try to make 2 pair, but I find that you can still hit a pair and maybe try to get your 3 kings just by drawing and just holding on to the kings. And look at that, 3 of a kind. We got our clubs. Come on, club. Nope. I mean, I never had an image of myself as a fat person. Well, I knew I was fat. I didn't see myself that way. It's Doyle Brunson, and I think that's really appropriate because you can't listen to what anyone tells you. You have to play from your heart, and you have to do what feels best to you. You might hit 3 of a kind. Got a couple of 2 pairs right here. Let's go full house. Can't remember where we started from. I think it was something like 100. We made something like 100 credits. Open end straight draw. 8. Oh, I misread that. I thought it was 8, 9, 10 jack. So we didn't hit that. Well, I think okay. Three of a kind. Let's try it again. See, what we really want to go for are those big hands. The 4 of a kinds, the straight flushes. I've never hit a royal flush at one of these machines, but a few times I've hit straight flush. You just have to be patient. Patience is the name of the game, is a Doyle Brunson quote. Sometimes I never wear a cowboy hat, but I try to think. Oh, look at that! Another one. Whenever I think of Doyle with his, his carefree smile and his cowboy hat, something good seems to happen. So I just try to stay positive, like he was talking about in the book. Look at this. We just keep hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting. I really love it. Pair of aces, 2 pair. This is sort of a micro version of what I do when I play this, because you really need to put in the hours. You really have to be dedicated to this game to win at it. And any professional poker player will tell you that. If you ever watched World Series of Poker on TV, that's what all the best players talk about, is the kind of mystical quality of remaining positive. And I'm going to be dedicating future videos to my preparation and my meditative preparations that I use before I approach any casino gambling game. Well, I'm going to leave you all at that. I'm going to keep playing, because right now I'm just sort of using the method and waiting it out, and obviously I can't make like a 2 or 3 hour video waiting for that jackpot, but I think you all get the idea of this method. So I am going to sign off with a straight victory. So that's it for this episode of Right Brain Gambling, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll sign off on that. And happy gambling, everyone. Bye-bye.